Hello, this video will introduce you to the Speaking Focus session plans we offer all ENGin volunteers. After your first session, we encourage you to try these plans with your students. If your student is advanced, you may decide to spend some or all of your session time on open-ended conversation. This is okay too. To access ENGin session materials, please log into your ENGin account on the app.enginprogram.org. and navigate to the Resources section, then select the Session Materials tab. Note that these resources will only be available after you complete the onboarding process and are either waiting for a match with a student or have already been matched. In the Session Materials section, you will find volunteer versions of the session plans. Students have access to these plans through their accounts, but they only see shortened versions without detailed explanations or instructions. If you would like your students to have access to the volunteer version of the session materials, please download the materials from your account and share the files with your students. This streamlined access ensures that both volunteers and students have the appropriate materials and make each session productive and engaging. We provide sets of session plans for volunteers to use in their sessions tailored to various levels and interests. Here is a short overview of the materials ENGin currently offers. Materials for young learners aged between 9 to 13 years old. These lesson plans cover modern topics that are popular among kids, making learning engaging and relevant for them. Beginner-level students. Our beginner curriculum includes 60 session plans. After completing these, your students should be ready to progress to higher-level plans. Intermediate advanced students. We offer over 15 units, each containing 4 to 5 session plans covering contemporary and controversial topics. Additionally, we publish special editions of lesson plans monthly, dedicated to various holidays and celebrations to promote intercultural exchange. Each plan includes pre-session instructions for students and volunteers, as well as detailed instructions to follow during the session. These are not formal sessions, so you will see activities like games, open-ended discussions, storytelling, videos, debates, and role plays. The beginner and kids plans are similar, more structured, with slides to guide students speaking, and designed for 30-minute sessions, since an hour-long session might be too overwhelming for beginners and kids. In the plans, we often ask students to complete a bit of pre-work before each session. Pre-work is short and typically involves watching a short video, reading an article, or preparing to speak about a specific topic. While your student may be reluctant to have ENGin homework, it can make the session time much more useful. If your student cannot complete the pre-work for a session, you can complete it together during the session. Our students range from beginners to near fluent speakers with a variety of prior experiences, goals, and personalities. Our volunteers are also a diverse group with a range of preferences. We encourage you to adapt our content as needed to make it useful for you and your students' specific needs. If a plan is too long, feel free to choose the activities that you like the best. Conversely, if a plan is too short, you can spend more time on each activity, ask more follow-up questions, play another round of a game, etc. Or spend part of the session working through the activities and the rest chatting informally about your week. If a session plan is too easy, you can try to make it harder for your body. We offer optional challenges within some of the activities, more difficult questions, advanced articles, and videos. You can also have your body skip the preparation for responses presentations and ask them to discuss these topics on the spot instead. These are just a few possibilities. Feel free to make other adaptations as needed. And you can always opt for less structured sessions, simply discussing any topics that interest you and your body instead of using session plans. This kind of an open-ended approach works best with advanced students and/or once you have gotten to know each other better. Here are several additional resources where you can find discussion topics. Current events are available resource for engaging and relevant discussion topics. The websites in the video description also list hundreds of conversation questions specifically designed for English language classrooms. Regardless of how you choose to organize your sessions, preparation is key. If you're using the session plans, please be sure to read them ahead of time. If not, take the time to plan your own conversation topics and determine what you want to do each week. Give your student any pre-work at least 3-4 days before the session so they have some time to prepare. Hope you find this video useful. Thank you for volunteering with ENGin, and good luck!